Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights hit the road this evening to face off against the Seattle Kraken, where the coffee is strong and hopefully the defense is stronger. And speaking of unusual, 4 freshman goalies will take the ice at T-Mobile Arena for the Frozen Four semifinals this evening. That's right, 4 freshmen. At this point, the NCAA is checking yearbooks like, are we sure these guys didn't just have prom? The Las Vegas Aviators came up short on Wednesday, falling 8-7 to the Sacramento River Cats. They'll run it back tonight at 6:45 because nothing says baseball like, we'll get 'em this time. Probably. And looking ahead, single-game tickets are now on sale for the Oakland Athletics. Single-game tickets are now on sale for the Oakland Athletics June homestand at Las Vegas Ballpark. The A's will host the Brewers June 8th through the 10th, and the Rockies June 12th through the 14th. So yes, Vegas baseball is heating up, just in time for the weather to do the same. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights look to slam the door on the Utah Mammoth in Game 6 of the first round playoffs. These two teams have now met 9 times this season, which is basically a roommate situation now. Vegas took the last one 5-4 in overtime, thanks to a hat-trick by Pavel Dorofeev, who clearly decided if the series ends, he's going out doing all the scoring himself. Game time tonight, 7 p.m. in Salt Lake City, where the altitude is high, and so is the stress level. Over on the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators had their 5-game win streak grounded, losing 5-1 to Tacoma. Don't worry, it's not a slump, it's just a dramatic pause. They'll try to start a new streak tonight at 7:05. And in Because Vegas Needs One More Team news, an investor group has officially submitted a bid to bring an MLS franchise to Las Vegas, targeting the Vancouver Whitecaps FC. At this rate, Las Vegas is one team away from needing a sports traffic report. And finally, get ready for baseball, but make it chaos. The Banana Ball World Tour rolls into Las Vegas Ballpark for a 3-day showdown that kicked off on Thursday after selling out Yankee Stadium. If you've never seen Banana Ball, it's baseball with dancing, backflips, and rules that feel like they were written during a sugar rush. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Game 5 of this first round Stanley Cup playoff series between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Utah Mammoth is right around the corner. Puck drops at 7 p.m. So yes, cancel your plans, ignore your responsibilities, and suddenly become a hockey expert on social media. Meanwhile, former Knights head coach Bruce Cassidy broke his silence on TNT. His first appearance since the surprise exit. Cassidy admitted the timing caught him off guard. He kept it classy though, praising the organization, the locker room, and the culture in Vegas. Basically everything except for the part where he no longer works there. Down on the diamond, Las Vegas Aviators edged the Tacoma Rainiers 2-1 on Tuesday. 2 runs. That's not an offensive explosion. That's a polite suggestion. They'll run it back tonight at 6:05, where the offense is optional, but winning is still encouraged. And on the local scene, Pahrump Valley Track heads to the Boulder City Invitational May 1st. So if you see a bunch of kids running really fast, don't worry. Nothing's chasing them. They're just in better shape than the rest of us. Go Trojans. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights fans, You might want to keep those stress balls handy for this one. Shea Theodore scored a slap shot from the high slot with just 51.5 seconds left in overtime, lifting Vegas to a 5-4 win over the Utah Mammoth Monday night after the Knights generously donated a 3-goal lead because sharing is caring. The win ties the first round playoff series at 2 games apiece, and if this series gets any tighter, we're going to need seatbelts in the stands. Game 5 of the best of 7 heads back to Las Vegas Wednesday night, where the Knights will try to win in regulation for everyone's blood pressure. Over on the hardwood, the Las Vegas Aces are warming things up. They'll face the Dallas Wings on May 3rd before opening the regular season May 9th against Phoenix, because apparently off-season just means take a quick nap and get back to work. On the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators are packing their bags as they kick off a 6-game road trip in Tacoma tonight against the Rainiers. First pitch at 6:05, and yes, that's Vegas time because we don't trust any other time zone. And locally, history being made. Pahrump Valley High School freshman J.C. Hayes is dealing, and not just cards. She's now the first player in Nevada this season to reach 200 strikeouts, doing it in style by striking out the side on a full count in the 6th inning against Moapa Valley. 200 strikeouts as a freshman. Meanwhile, the rest of us were just trying to survive algebra. Hayes now holds the top spot in the state, and at this rate, opposing batters might want to start bringing white flags to the plate. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights hit a bump in the road Friday night, more like a Utah-sized pothole. Lawson Krause scored twice in just under 6 minutes, leading the Utah Mammoth to a 4-2 win in the first ever NHL playoff game in that state. And apparently Utah fans have been saving their energy for this moment since 1996. That gives Utah a 2-1 series lead with Game 4 set for tonight in Salt Lake City, where the altitude is high, and right now, so is their confidence. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Aces are already in mid-season form, or at least mid-season scoring mode. They took down the Japan women's national team 94-78 in a preseason exhibition at Michelob Ultra Arena. Over on the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators finally found their bats, and apparently they found everyone else's too. 33 runs over the weekend against the Salt Lake Bees, which is less of a baseball series and more of a group project in scoring. Next up, a trip to Tacoma Tuesday to face the Rainiers. And the Las Vegas Raiders wrapped up the 2026 NFL Draft, bringing in 10 new players and at least 10 new reasons for fans to argue online. Heading the class, number 1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. From there, the Raiders loaded up on defense, offense, and probably a few guys who already know where the good food spots are in Vegas. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights return to the ice for Game 3 against the Mammoth in Utah tonight. This will mark the first Stanley Cup playoff game ever in Salt Lake City. Historically, teams are just 12-18-1 in their first postseason home game, so the Mammoth might want to keep their celebration plans tentative. Puck drop is set for 6:30 p.m. Vegas time, because Utah time just sounds like it comes with a curfew. Meanwhile, Fernando Mendoza's journey from overlooked 2-star recruit to NFL Draft number 1 overall pick is complete after the Las Vegas Raiders called his name Thursday night. Down on the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators lost again to the Salt Lake Bees 5-3 Thursday.
That's a 4-game losing streak.
At this point, the Aviators aren't in a slump. They're in a full-on layover. Rematch tonight at 7:05. And locally, the Pahrump Valley Trojans track team will compete in the RCMS track meet Saturday morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. Which means, yes, running before coffee. That's not a sport, that's a lifestyle choice. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Game 3 between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Utah Mammoth is set for Friday night in Salt Lake City, where the altitude is high, the stakes are higher, and apparently so is everyone's heart rate by the third period. The first round of the 2026 NFL Draft heads to Pittsburgh tonight, and the Las Vegas Raiders are expected to take Fernando Mendoza with the number 1 overall pick, because nothing says Vegas gamble like putting your future in the hands of a 21-year-old. Again. Down on the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators got grounded by the Salt Lake Bees 14-3 Wednesday night. A game so rough, even the slot machines were like, yeah, maybe take a break. They'll try to bounce back tonight at 7:05. And locally, Pahrump Valley Varsity Softball hosts Slam, Nevada on Friday at 3:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Logan Cooley was not so coolly on Tuesday night, scoring off a rebound with just 6 minutes left to lift the Mammoth to a 3-2 win over the Golden Knights. Vegas fans were ready to celebrate. Cooley said, not so fast. The series now heads to Utah, tied at 1 game apiece. Game 3 is set for Friday in Salt Lake City, where the air is much thinner, but the tension much, much thicker. Off the ice, Allegiant Stadium just picked up some hardware of its own. The home of the Raiders was named
Stadium of the Year
at the 37th Annual Pollster Awards, beating out legendary venues like Fenway Park and SoFi Stadium. Down on the diamond, the Las Vegas Aviators fell to the Salt Lake Bees 8-5 Tuesday night. And locally, Pahrump Varsity Baseball and Softball are back in action Thursday against Moapa Valley. First pitch at 3:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights return to action Tuesday, taking on Utah Mammoth in a pivotal Game 2 of their first round playoff series. Because in Vegas, Game 1 is an appetizer, Game 2 is where things get spicy. The Golden Knights are 8-3 in series after taking a 1-0 lead, but oddly enough, just 5-6 all-time in Game 2 at home after that. So basically, they celebrate early, then remember, oh right, there's more hockey. Puck drop at T-Mobile Arena is set for 6:30 p.m. Utah Mammoth defenseman Sean Durzi is opening his wallet. The NHL fined him $5,000 for headbutting Vegas defenseman Rasmus Andersson during Sunday's scrum. $5,000 for a headbutt, which in Vegas is either a penalty or a really bad night on Fremont Street. Off the ice, a new arena proposal has entered the already crowded race to bring the NBA to Las Vegas. The proposed Las Vegas Diamond Arena would sit on the south end of the strip near Mandalay Bay, because nothing says we need another arena like building one right next to everything else. And the Las Vegas Aviators return home tonight, opening a 6-game series against the Salt Lake Bees. First pitch, 7:05. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Nick Dowd got a stick on Noah Hannafin's shot from the point and redirected it home at 7:20 of the third period, putting Vegas on top as the Golden Knights take Game 1 over the Utah Mammoth 4-2 Sunday night. So yes, the Knights are officially off and to a hot start, because in Vegas, even the rebounds hit the jackpot. Game 2 is set for Tuesday night at 6:30. Over at WrestleMania 42, Night 2 brought the fireworks to Allegiant Stadium. New stars showed out. Veterans reminded everyone they've still got it. Obafemi and Trick Williams made big statements in their WrestleMania debuts, while the main event, Roman Reigns and CM Punk, went 33 minutes in a battle of willpower, or as most of us call it, leg day. The Las Vegas Aviators return home Tuesday to open a 6-game series against the Salt Lake Bees. And locally, Pahrump Valley High School sports are in full swing against Moapa Valley. JV and varsity baseball and softball all in action, and you gotta love the schedule. Half the teams are at home, half are away. Go Trojans! And somebody start a carpool group chat. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights are ready to roll the dice on another playoff run, opening the postseason Sunday, April 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Game 1, puck drop, 7 p.m. So yes, cancel your plans, unless your plans already involve yelling at the TV. It's a first-round showdown with the Utah Mammoth, because nothing says playoff hockey like Knights versus prehistoric wildlife. Totally normal. The Battle of Nevada stayed in Vegas Thursday as the Las Vegas Aviators took down the Reno Aces 10-5. Rematch tonight at 6:05. Because in baseball, if at first you succeed, you just play them again anyway. And this weekend, Vegas turns into the world's largest suplex factory as WrestleMania 42 takes over the Strip. Allegiant Stadium hosts the two-night spectacle with wall-to-wall action, celebrity cameos, and at least one moment where somebody dramatically stares into the crowd for 45 seconds. SmackDown Friday, Hall of Fame later that night, then 2 full days of WrestleMania starting at 2:30, both Saturday and Sunday, lasting about 4 to 5 hours, or roughly the length of a Golden Knights overtime game. Times 3. Streaming all over ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Unlimited. Basically, if you have a screen, congratulations, you're watching wrestling. Celebrities like Jelly Roll, Pat McAfee are involved because nothing says sports weekend in Vegas like touchdowns, body slams, and a country concert in between. And locally, Pahrump Valley Varsity Baseball is back home, hosting Lake Mead Christian Saturday at 11 a.m. So if you like your sports a little more grounded, this one comes with 0 folding chairs and slightly fewer dramatic entrances. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights are heading to the postseason exactly where they want to be. A 4-1 win to close out the regular season at T-Mobile Arena locks up the Pacific Division. Home ice is secured. First up, the Utah Mammoth, Game 1, 6:30 at the Fortress, Sunday night. Meanwhile, A'ja Wilson is making history once again. The WNBA's first ever 4-time MVP is signing a 3-year, $5 million Supermax deal to stay with the Las Vegas Aces. Up north, the Las Vegas Aviators are in Reno for the Battle of Nevada. They took Wednesday night's game 8-5 over the Aces. Rematch tonight at 6:05. And locally, the Pahrump Valley High School Hope Squad is hosting a 5K fun run this Saturday at Discovery Park. It's all about mental health awareness, peer support, and suicide prevention. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. With a win over visiting Seattle, the Vegas Golden Knights could lock up the division title and home ice advantage, at least for the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. So yeah, no pressure. Just the difference between a banner and awkward summer golf plans. Big news for college athletics. Nevada State University is officially joining the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics starting July 1st. The Scorpions will compete in the Great Southwest Athletic Conference. The mascot is still terrifying enough to win a few games on intimidation alone. And dart fans, get ready for the 2026 WDF World Masters is heading to Las Vegas. The iconic tournament will take over the Rio Hotel and Casino this July, because nothing says precision sports like trying to hit a bullseye in Vegas after walking past a buffet. And locally, Pahrump Valley Track is on the move, headed to Silverado High School for the Skyhawk Invitational, April 17th and 18th. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv. And now on Roku devices, Mark Stone is heating up at just the right time. His fourth goal in 3 games, teaming up with Jack Eichel for a combined 7 points as the Vegas Golden Knights rolled past the Winnipeg Jets 6-2 Monday night. Golden Knights host Seattle on Wednesday, where the Kraken are coming to town, so yes, things could get a little tentacle-y off the ice. Only in Vegas can a casual $10 billion project be described as just another development. A massive new sports and entertainment hub is being pitched right on the Strip, complete with a potential NBA-ready arena. We're talking 63 acres, a 50,000-seat stadium expandable to 60,000, Dolby Atmos sound, 4K cameras everywhere. Basically, if you can't see the game here, it's because you're at home on your couch. The Las Vegas Aviators are up in Reno tonight to kick off the Battle of Nevada, a 6-game showdown with the Aces, because nothing says rivalry like a road trip and a lot of baseball. And the Vegas Nighthawks are already protecting home turf, improving to a 1-0 at home after a 54-43 win over the Jacksonville Sharks. Vegas also raised their 2025 IFL Championship banner, because nothing says welcome to the season like a friendly reminder, yeah, we're the champs. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Jack Eichel wasted no time playing hero, just 119 into overtime, lifting the Vegas Golden Knights to a 3-2 win over Colorado Saturday night and punching their tickets to the playoffs. The Golden Knights host Winnipeg tonight in their regular season finale. One last tune-up before things get very serious. In college hockey, Denver edges Wisconsin 2-1 to claim its 11th national title and 3rd in 5 years. Congratulations, Denver. Big money in the WNBA. The Las Vegas Aces are reportedly making Jackie Young the league's first $1 million player, a 1-year, $1.19 million deal, which means yes, buckets are now officially premium priced. And more good news for Vegas, Chelsea Gray is coming back on a 3-year deal. And finally, the Battle of Nevada is back. The Las Vegas Aviators take on the Reno Aces starting Tuesday. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Berkeley Catton played the role of crankin' closer Thursday night, scoring in the 3rd period and then stealing it in the shootout as the Seattle Kraken snapped a 6-game skid with a 4-3 win over the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights hit the road to Colorado on Saturday, where the altitude is high and lately so is the stress level. Off the ice, Jack Eichel is doing what he does best, and not just scoring. The Knights have named him for their nominee for the King Clancy Memorial Trophy. given to the player who shows leadership and gives back to the community. So not only is Eichel lighting the lamp, he's also winning points with karma. In the Frozen Four, Kent Anderson ended it in double overtime, lifting Denver past Michigan in a semifinal thriller. Johnny Hicks stopped 49 shots, which means Michigan basically turned him into a practice wall and still couldn't solve him. Denver now faces Wisconsin Saturday for the title. And the Las Vegas Aviators, well, let's just say Thursday was not their highlight reel. A 9-0 shutout loss to Sacramento. The Bats were quieter than a library during finals week. Rematch tonight at 6:45. Plum Valley Trojans baseball hits the road Saturday to face Desert Oasis at Sierra Vista. First pitch at 11 a.m., which means, yes, it's early, but hey, at least it's still socially acceptable to grab breakfast on the way. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights are in Vancouver this evening to take on the Canucks because nothing says road trip like Canadian traffic, cold air, and a fan base that still remembers everything. The Las Vegas Aviators kick off a 6-game road trip against the Sacramento River Cats this evening. So pack the bats, pack the snacks, and maybe leave a note for their ERA because it's been missing lately. The Las Vegas Aces will say goodbye to guard Aliyah Nye following the 2026 WNBA expansion draft. She heads up to the Toronto Tempo as a champion, so yes, she's leaving, but at least she's taking a ring with her. Not a bad souvenir. And get ready, Vegas. The NCAA Men's Final Four is coming to town in 2028 at Allegiant Stadium, because apparently the only thing this city was missing was even more madness in March. And locally, Plum Valley Trojans varsity baseball hits the road April 9th to face the Meadows. Gotta get that homework done first. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Jack Eichel was out there dealing like a Vegas card shark. 3 assists as the Vegas Golden Knights rolled past the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 Saturday night. And apparently new head coach John Tortorella has them playing fast, physical, and just a little bit scary. Golden Knights hit the road Tuesday to visit Vancouver, where the Canucks will be hoping Eichel takes the night off. The Henderson Silver Knights pulled off a heart racer at Lee's Family Forum, edging Tucson 5-4. With the win, they punched their ticket to the 2026 Calder Cup playoffs, because nothing says spring plans like postseason hockey. And the Las Vegas Aviators, yeah, they brought the bats, and then some. An 8-5 win Saturday, followed by a 9-3 encore on Sunday. At this point, opposing pitchers might want to file a missing persons report on their ERA. Aviators hit the road Tuesday to face Sacramento. And locally, Plum Valley Trojans varsity baseball is back home April 7th, hosting the Meadows. First pitch at 3:30 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Cole Smith played the role of third period hero Tuesday night, scoring the go-ahead goal as the Vegas Golden Knights edged the Vancouver Canucks 2-1. Golden Knights hit the road to Seattle on Thursday, where coffee is strong and so is the competition. Las Vegas is getting ready for college football's biggest party. The College Football Playoff National Championship is headed to Allegiant Stadium on January 25th, 2027. 12 teams, one champion, and probably a few fans who definitely overdid it on the tailgate. The Las Vegas Aviators fell to Sacramento Rivercats Tuesday, but don't worry, they get a rematch tonight at 6:45. And the Las Vegas Desert Dogs are heading east for a big one, taking on the Philadelphia Wings. Saturday at 4 p.m., Vegas won the first meeting 10-7. This is a must-win for the Dogs. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. Mitch Martiner went full video game mode, 3 goals, 2 assists, and the Golden Knights lit the lamp 6 times, including 3 times in the third period, to skate past Calgary 6-3 Thursday night. Apparently the Flames forgot to pack the fire extinguisher. Or a defense. Golden Knights hit the road to Edmonton Saturday for a very important Pacific Division showdown. Off the ice, Las Vegas Mayor Shelley Berkeley has taken her shot at bringing the NBA downtown. She says she's lining up a Zoom call with Commissioner Adam Silver next week. Berkeley says the league has its eye on locations along the Strip, but she's making the case for keeping it inside city limits. Fight fans, UFC 115, Moicano vs. Duncan hits the Octagon Saturday at the Apex. At weigh-in, they both weighed 156 pounds. And coming up this Saturday, Plum Valley Track hits the road for the Red Rock Running Invitational at Shadow Ridge, starting bright and early at 8 a.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25. Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at kpvm.tv and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Raiders have hired a dog as their coach. April Fools. Seriously. The NFL starting a whole new pro flag football league with TMRW Sports and investors, just in time for the sport's Olympic debut in 2028. The Vegas Golden Knights welcome the Calgary Flames this Thursday. Puck drop at 7. And coming up April 2nd, tomorrow, Thursday, at 3:30 p.m., varsity baseball hits the road to take on Shadow Ridge. And the UNLV community is mourning the loss of former athletics administrator and faculty member Dr. Brad Rothermel, who passed away Monday in Las Vegas at the age of 88. A beloved figure in Rebel history, Rothermel served as UNLV's athletic director from 1981 to 1990, helping guide the university to unprecedented success, including the 1990 championship under head coach Jerry Tarkanian. And that's your look at sports on News 25.